fourth. Oh, Tom signed a jersey.
Do what? All right, we are live here at AMF Pleasant Valley for the Southeast Season Tour Championship between GOAT and Rage. We're going to be live streaming here on 33 and 34. We got the scratch pair with GOAT versus Rage. Bowling for GOAT on the scratch pair is that guy right there with the Snickers bar. That'd be Gerald Richardson. And the guy behind him bowling, that'd be our new king in the Southeast for the 211 and above, Josh Pittman. Picking up the 10 pin. And then also the third for them is going to be Thomas Wall. And then bowling for Rage, we got Darrell Foy. We got Linwood Elliott. And we got Hillary Aycock, who was this past year's queen. And then bowling for GOAT on the handicap pair, we got Mal Williams, Kevin Bean, and Kelly Hayes. And they're bowling against Ricky Putek, James Davis, and who's the third on that pair? Rage. I don't know. I think it's Taylor Thornton. And then bowling on 37-38, the second pair is going to be Time Autry. Who's the dude on the approach for Rage? I think it's Juan Ponte. And the last is going to be, do not know. I got that one. I was trying to figure out who's bowling for Rage. And then for GOAT, we got Jason Hale, Derek Hammonds, and TK. So we should definitely be in for a big-time scoring match here and seeing who's going to represent the Southeast against D.C., Maryland. Oh, big conversion right there for Kevin Bean. Daniel Ship, post if that's a little bit better. Ring 10 for Josh Pittman. Linwood Elliott going right down 10. That's big strike right there. Well, we're definitely getting some viewers for this one. Viewers are going up every second, it seems. Gerald Richardson striking right there. Hillary GOAT is off to a real quick start on the scratch pair over here.
Go Tom!
Oh, man. Tom with a big double. Trying to keep themselves in this game with Rage as they got off to a real quick start. Probably somewhere in the middle of each of the games for each of the pairs, we're going to be just kind of updating you with where everybody's at and what the score total is, since we're not able to kind of show the score with this camera and show the lane action. We're more concerned with the lane action, and I can just verbally tell you what the score is throughout the match. Linwood really pushing them on them there. G with a real nice strike there, showing that they are definitely here to play as well. And for all the viewers watching, if you want to ask questions, just go to the UBA NC District Facebook page and post them in the thread that I posted with the link. And I will at least do my best to answer any questions everybody has. Take it off. Solid as a rock. Solid as a rock. As opposed to solid as water. Linwood with a solid 7-pin there.
It would that means some orange and black shoes. Well, good.
You about to get me all sorts of viewers, aren't you? I'm already up to 10. Hey, the Southeast thing, we never got more than 4. At any time, we never got more than... Yeah. And for everybody watching as well, if you see the link, just go ahead and share it. Let's show everybody what the UBA is all about and show some UBA all day. Darrell with a shot there. Oh, just came in a little behind the head pin, left a 2A10. Gerald Richardson with the shot. Oh, a little heavy with a stone 9-pin though. Darrell getting the count. Got the 2-8 out of there. Also today we had our tag team championship tournament, and probably a little bit later on we'll be able to update everybody with the standings and all that kind of good stuff. So we'll be talking about all sorts of fun stuff throughout the 3 games. Right now we're in the 4th frame of all 3 lanes. Oh, solid 10-pin. And we'll just kind of keep everybody up to date with all 3 lanes, what's going on, how it's going. Probably do an in the bag segment with about what everybody's throwing, what their thoughts are about what they're throwing, and just keep everybody in tune with what's going on. To answer Daniel Ship's question, Tag Team Championship went really well today. We actually had 30 prepays and ended up with about 50 entries. So it was a lot better than what was, I think, kind of expected for the tag team, but it went really well. We should have the standings here probably in the next 30 minutes to an hour and be able to just tell everybody what the standings were, how it went, and all that kind of stuff. And then going into what the schedule will be for this, for the winner of this will bowl the Maryland DC winner at Battle Bowl for the right to bowl the North winner of the Season Tour Championship. So the winner of this will be representing the South against those Maryland DC folk. I need some paper. I'm going to write down scores. I'm going to go grab.
Mike? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to you live from AMF Pleasant Valley. We have a great matchup here, GOAT versus Rage. And I don't know if anybody saw that, but Mal just missed a 7-pin. We had a really good turnout earlier today in the Tag Team Championship. I believe it was 38 team entries. We have Tom Wall up here on lane 33 working on a strike. Pure shot by Tom Wall for the double. This is a very even matchup in my opinion here. We've got two very talented teams across the board, scratch and handicap. Oh, great break by Josh Pittman for the double. Kelly Hayes is definitely lined up on lane 35, just threw a 4-bagger. Good break by Lenwood, only leaving the 4-pin on lane 33. Seeing a lot of strikes thrown today. Definitely looks like both of these teams came ready to bowl for this championship.
Like at the end of the game, he's the other seat every pair. What guys can see? 33 to 35.
Elliott goes for the spare on lane 33. Just barely clips it. Getting ready to step up on lane 34, we have Gerald Richardson. Gerald Richardson, G-Baby, very talented player for Team GOAT. Throws a lot of strikes, ladies and gentlemen. And there you see it. And get ready to bowl on lane 33 was Darrell Foy, also a very talented player from Rage. He has a lot of power, folks. Ooh. Oh, and he gets the flat 10 to kick for the double. And this gentleman bowling on lane 34 right here, folks, Tom Wall, he will bet anybody for any amount of money right now, and he throws the ball very good. Right there, dead flush for the 3-bagger. Lane 33, we have Hillary. Just bowled Danielle up north for a very, very impressive match. She just leaves the 10-pin. Kelly just throws another strike for 5 in a row. Keeping GOAT definitely on the advantage on that pair. Ooh. Lenwood just missed the head pin on lane 34. Hillary covers her spare on lane 33. Keeps her clean through 6 frames. And coming up on lane 33, this is your #1 seed from rankings in the 211 and above division, Mr. 300. He swept Keith Jones yesterday to make sure to maintain that ranking. And if you watch that, folks, right there, that is why he is the #1 seed. Throws it good, and he carries very well. That's a 3-bagger for Josh Pittman.
I just went in to get a beer, too. And I was just being cordial and like...
Lane 34, Darrell Foy going for a 3-bagger. And he gets it with the light mixer. G-Baby up on lane 33, looking for the double. Keeps Goat in control of the scratch pair. Ooh, and it goes a little bit light, but leaves just the 2-pin. Easy spare. We have Hillary up on lane 34 working on a spare. Looking to get something going. And she goes light as well, but leaving a little bit more of a mess to clean up. Gerald covers his 2-pin with ease. Hillary with a 2-5-8, a tricky spare, even on house shot. And she covers it with no problem. Tom Wall on lane 33 working on 3 strikes in a row, looking to make it 4. And that shot is absolutely perfect for 4 in a row. And he's getting into it too, folks. Walking it out. He is ready for Battle Bowl and anybody up north that wants to challenge him. That's Tom Wall, ladies and gentlemen. Thomas Wall. I was corrected. That is Thomas Wall. And Josh Pittman, Mr. 300, goes a little light on lane 34, but just leaves the 2-pin. And now we have Lenwood getting ready to bowl on lane 33. He has a little bit of an orthodox style, but he throws it pretty good. That shot was not good, leaving a mess on the right side. That is the 3-5-6-10. A very unusual spare for a right-hander, as Josh covers the 2-pin with ease.
No, 1 scratch, 2 hits.
Lenwood opens in the 8th frame. That's back-to-back opens for Lenwood. Only has 144 through 8 frames on the scratch pair.
Daniel, you can hear me talking right now.
G-Baby goes a strike in the 8th frame. He's got 158 through 7. Staying clean, throwing it very well right now. All right, Darrell Foy on lane 33, working on 3 in a row, looking to make it 4. Trying to keep his team in it. Well, that's a little right of target, but it gets back, and he throws a 4-bagger. Now Tom Wall on lane 34, looking for a 5-bagger. And that is a pure shot, ladies and gentlemen, for 5 in a row to keep Goat in control of the scratch pair. Hillary on lane 33 looking for a strike after a spare, and she gets it. Great shot by Hillary. Lenwood looking for a strike after back-to-back opens. and he gets it. Great shot there. Now we have Mr. 300 on lane 33, working on a spare in the 9th frame. And that one was pure, ladies and gentlemen. That is a strike. He has 167 in the 8th, working on a strike in the 9th now. Lane 34, we have Durrell. He has only missed once all game, looking for 5 in a row here in the 9th frame. Great shot, setting himself up for the 10th frame and keeping his team right there. Young Gun with a good spare on lane 35 for Rage. G-Baby looking for a double on lane 33.
One time.
And he gets it.
Ball return there. Didn't lose school points. You pulled it off.
G-Baby has a lot of power and a lot of hand. He's tough to beat when the lanes open up a little bit. Hillary just threw a double for Rage on lane 34. We have a very close match here on the scratch pair. Tom Wall, who has also only missed once through 8 frames, looking for a 6-bagger on lane 33. Oh, and his ball overhooks, and he leaves the 6-7-10, a very difficult spare.
The first, second season, he goes back home. He's like, he's going to the bar. He's like, I'm going to Shaboom's. We went to that bar. It's called the Blue Post. It's in the middle of it. It's fucking awesome. Yeah.
Tom Wall looking to convert a very difficult spare here in the 9th frame.
The next day,
He gets 2, which is very important. Wood is definitely very important. Match is very close going into the 10th frame. Rage working on 2 doubles and a strike. Goat working on a double, a strike, and an open. Oh, no. Josh, 4 10s in the 10th frame. That one could be very costly. We have Lenwood for Team Rage working on a strike. 10th frame. This could be a big shot right here. And that one was pure. That's a double for Rage. That just tightened things up, ladies and gentlemen, on the scratch pair. We could be seeing a very close finish in this match. Josh with a good attempt, but only gets 1. That's 195 scratch. Nice kick 10 there on lane 35 for ATM for Rage. All right, Lenwood looking for a double in the 10th. And he gets it. That was huge right there. Lenwood looking to finish off a nice game here. 204 if he gets the next one. All right, nice finish by Lenwood, throwing the last 4 strikes for 204. All right, going into the final 2 bowlers, Rage has a very slim 3-pin advantage, but they are working on 2 doubles. Goat is working on 1 double and an open, so Rage is definitely taking advantage of this match.
They haven't even started yet. They won't listen.
And here goes Durrell working on a 5-bagger. And he goes through the nose and leaves the 6'10". Nice strike on lane 35 for Rage. Just need to be moved. Good spare there by Darrell. He's looking at 243 if he strikes on his fill shot. Gerald now working on the double. Can make this a very tight match if he can throw a strike or two in the 10th frame. Oh, and a wrap 10 for Gerald. What a great shot that was to get 9.
Y'all were on the right? Oh, y'all on the left? Okay. Okay.
Great shot by Gerald. If he goes spare strike, he shoots 227. Darrell with a strike here shoots 243. 243 it is. So far we have 204 and 243 for Rage. We have 195 on the board for Goat. And a spare by Gerald. So strike on the fill leaves 227.
Hey, Josh. Do I need to stop saying names?
Oh, and a light mixer on lane 33 for Hillary. That's huge. That is for a 3-bagger.
4X. That work, Kells. 4X.
And I don't know if you guys can see on lanes 35 and 36, but Kelly Hayes, a.k.a. Kells, has 9 in a row. 9 spare in the first, and then 9 consecutive strikes. He is absolutely lined up, folks, and is murdering them over there. Oh, and what a great break for Hillary getting the 7 out late. And that's 10 in a row for Kells. He is making Rage look silly on that pair. Oh, and Tom gets the wall shot.
He's making Rachel silly over there.
Hey, I'm good at this, okay?
I'll be doing it in a minute. I gotta get the mic back here.
All right, Hillary looking to finish out a very nice 234 game with a strike here. That's a little left of target, but it holds. All right, so from what I've gathered, on 37 and 38, Goat wins the first game on the handicap pair.
677 to 619.
677 to 619. The scratch pair is going to go to Rage. Haven't got the final numbers in yet as they're finishing up in the 10th frame. Tom throwing a double. Goat also wins the other handicap pair by a lot, 770 to 606. That one absolutely a demolition thanks to Kells. Very impressive 287 game. Also 248 and 235 scratch. They absolutely dominated that pair. 770 scratch. Very, very good start for Goat, as they're only going to lose the scratch pair game 1. Tom with a nice finish, throwing the last 3 for 227. The scratch pair goes to Rage 681 to 649. So right now, Goat has won 2 of the first 3 games. They've won both handicap games, and Rage has won the scratch game, as we are getting ready to start game number 2. Ready? All right. That is all the commentary you were going to hear from Matt Taylor, a.k.a. You Know It. Here we go back to Kevin Decker aka Goat.
All right, and they're, just so everybody knows, they're actually still adding up the scores for the tag team. It's probably going to be a little while since they've actually decided to do things manually. Screw the computer age, we are going manual in the Southeast. So as Matt Taylor said, on the scratch pair, Rage won 681 to 649. Handicap pair won. Goat won 770 to 606. And what I'm doing with the handicap is just the difference in the two teams, and then I'm giving them the difference. So Rage, with the difference, lost by 164. A bit of a pounding. And then handicap pair 3, Goat is giving 6 pins, and they won 667 to 619. So as of right now, it looks like it's 4-2 in favor of Goat after game 1.
I said that. Hey, we got 19 viewers.
21 viewers. Just got 2 viewers out of nowhere. Sorry about the moving in camera, folks. It had to walk off in an attempt to help the people with the scoring on the tag team, and I was actually denied my assistance. So back over here, giving you guys some commentary. Hillary right there striking. Still bowling really well after that great start of 234 she had. Tom with the spare to get himself started on there. Josh Pittman throwing 10 back there. Looks like he's ready to get started after a slow start of 195 for him. Didn't mention a name when I said that, but... Linwood up on 34. Oh, with a big strike to start the game off with a double. Oh, Gerald missing a little right there and leaving the 1-2-4. Wanted to see what the outside part of the lane looked like.
Testing the waters.
As he just said, testing the waters, folks. Oh, Gerald throwing the messenger at the 9-pin. Oh, Kevin Bean making that 210. Gerald chopping that 1-2-4, leaving just a 4-pin. Hillary with a light mixer strike to get herself started with a double. Ooh, kicking out the 8-10 for Tom Wall. And Kelly Hayes is still on absolute fire over on 35 and 36. Bring him on down. Mal, you want to come commentate? Oh, Gerald Richardson testing the waters again, and he's a 1, 2, 6, 8, 10. And like I said, Kelly Hayes is on absolute fire. Cannot miss. Oh, just stripping out the 9-pin of the 4-9. And Gerald put it back through the hole. I did.
Take it to them. Y'all can do this. They got some little cheerleaders over here. They want to see some show cheerleaders. All right, we shaking it.
Hillary's starting that game off with a turkey. Oh, Lima with a little bit of a heavy 4-pin. Goat won the middle pair by 164 with sticks.
There you go. Oh, God.
And then
Another damn one
the only pair they lost was a scratch pair.
That was a damn fluke.
Baby, you got it. You better fix it by now.
Do what?
You better fix it by now. It's crazy.
I'm going to have to figure out how to get that all the way over here.
There you go. No, he ain't like that. He ain't like that. That wasn't it. That wasn't it.
He wouldn't have done that if
It
you
still
weren't
looks good out there. He coming around.
He's embarrassed by that 5-piece.
Oh, you missed the 5-pin?
No, if he missed a 5-pin, you'd have heard.
Yeah, 5 pins out there.
That you would have heard.
Somebody told me to put it in the shoe. Hey, somebody told me to put it in the shoe. He looked right at you. He looked right over at you. He's like, probably get in the shoe here. Come on, Tommy. There you go. We'll take it. We'll take it. Never a doubt. Never a doubt. We'll take it.
They won game 1 by 180 as a team. Yeah, so they're up 180 on team right now. Goat.
Go. So y'all still looking good. Y'all still looking good. No wonder they trying to get y'all here.
That's all they do is make a lot of noise.
That ain't gonna work. You can do this too.
I know, right? Get that ass. Get that. Hey, talk trash. They want you cheering. Get the screen. Yeah, they did. They shut up. I shut up. Come on, lace them together.
There's got to be another plug outlet in here.
He's a cancer lover. How you doing, boo?
Oh, Linwood with a messenger on the 9-pin. Nah, can't see anything that's going on over on 37-38. The show's on 35-36. Y'all are only up.
Just keep going, tighter and tighter.
G trying to turn off that slow. Oh, a little bit of a flat 10 for him, but he's trying to turn around that slow start he had there. But
Pick it up. Come back on the next. Get off the sheet.
Tell him to get them feet going.
G picking up the 10 pin there.
Got a spare.
And that middle pair for Goat is absolutely lighting it up. Hillary trying to continue this really hot streak of hers. Oh, right through the face, only leaving the 610, but she just had front 5, so it's off to a real quick start. Tom Wall pitching it out and throwing 10 back. He's off to a real fast start as well. The only time you really got to watch out for Tom is when the glasses come off. When those glasses come off, he is dangerous. You don't know which way he's going. Hillary covering up the spare. Oh, ring 10 right there for Kells. It's Josh with the front 6.
Gotta beat me down, brother. Ain't no quit now.
Josh Pittman continuing front 6, taking it to front 7. And G with a thumbs up.
I said he's trying. He's trying to beat you down.
All the equipment except for the computer is the UVA South Seas. And this is mine. It's just lets me plug in more USBs. Daryl Foy with the turkey, trying to make a little bit of a comeback as the GOAT guys have really gotten off to a fast start as a team. And Daniel, it does look like a lot of people are playing the same line, but I really do think there's going to be an explosion on the right side of the lane as there is no lefties on any of the pairs at all. So I definitely expect an explosion as far as the line starting to break down. The only person who's really not playing right, or who's not playing pretty far in, is Ricky Putek, which could be to his advantage. He's playing a lot further right and actually almost into a point compared to where everybody else is kind of slow wheeling the lane. Josh Pittman with front 7, and Ned's front 8. That man is absolutely showing you why he is the #1 seed in 211 and above. Oh, Linwood tripping the 4-pin to give himself a 4-bagger. Oh, Gerald Richardson with a big double, keeping themselves in position for the win here. And flexing. Darrell with the 4-bagger as well. That gives Linwood and Darrell 4-baggers up top. Oh, I don't think Tom liked this. And like I said, he starts running around. You got to watch out. Hillary up here on the right lane. Got off to a real good start and 8 spared in the 6, but this could give her a double. Oh, just jumped a little high. Great break, leaving just a 10-pin. We'll see after the Vixens tournament. Is Kelly bowling? That could be. That's somebody who can beat her. Also, for everyone watching, we're on August 10th. We're gonna have the Southeast Vixens qualifier. The winner of it, Scratch, is gonna get a shot at whoever the champion is. As of right now, it's Danielle Moreno from up north, and a triple threat match at Battle Bowl. What they'll do for the triple threat match is whoever the low person is will get a strike. Last person to not have 3 strikes wins. So once you get 3 strikes, you're out. So that'll be the format for that, and we're definitely excited to see who's going to win that. The big thing is we do need entries. We need 24 entries, and for anybody who thinks maybe Scratch isn't the right thing for them, we're also going to have a handicap side of it, which will at least entice everyone to bowl and give everybody a shot at money while supporting the Southeast and pushing towards that goal of 24 women. A while ago, that middle pair is absolute. Big showdown going into the 10th. Oh, gee, pushing through and leaving the 2-8-10.
Mama Gator says I'm so hot that she's putting hot sauce on me and licking it off. Can I get that on the UVA page?
It just got foot on there.
We need to get that video sometime. Okay?
We can work on that. I don't know if that's UVA approved.
Put it on my head and lick it.
That's the only. Check it off, man.
You got money on this?
Yeah, give me another beer.
I'll take my beer. I'll get you another one.
Oh. I don't know where your beer walked. I know where my beer is.
It's definitely the milk machine. It won't be. There it is. There's a lot of
Tom Wall here. That definitely puts the pressure still on Rage. We got Josh on 3 pace, 290 pace, and upright. And 10 right now, so we could be watching something special. Just so everybody knows, he also today, so this will be his second one of the day. And we got and I know Connor Pickford is watching, so I think he's trying to pull out the Connor Pickford status here. And for everybody watching and wondering, that would be number 11 for Josh right there. And for all those wondering, Connor Pickford's also a GOAT. Big strike right there for Linwood. Whoa, that does not look good. 298 for Josh Pittman there. So Josh Pittman just had a real nice 298 game there, leaving the 610 in the fill. That gives Linwood actually a 266, a really great game for him there. So they didn't lose a whole lot of ground. G baby, oh, that ball jumped just a little face. Darrell with the big strike right there that gets them right back into this game. This game's definitely getting tight going down the stretch. G's probably really got to make this, and that's a big spare right there, picking up the 3-6-10.
Nice move.
Matt Williams over there with a big 258 game, and like I said, that pair is just lighting it up. Darrell with another big strike. Definitely going to be a pressure-packed 10th frame here. Oh, gee, with 6 count there for a 173 game.
Johnny.
Oh, ring 10 right there for Tom. That could probably be the downfall for the team. But they're definitely keeping it close despite Rage shooting some absolutely huge numbers. Big strike right there that'll lock up the game for Rage. Kevin Bean over there with a great 280 game. Oh, man. I'm all missing the 10 pin there. It gives him a 728 scratch score, which is not going to be enough. As high as that is, it's still not going to be enough in this. Hillary stretching out the lead for them. Goat 6-10. Where?
The second pair.
66. It's not enough. Because they're gonna shoot another 790. They're gonna go 770, 790.
Well, no, on the first pair. I'm talking about the second pair.
Oh, the second handicap pair.
3738.
Oh, that's 6 pins that Goat is giving.
Public service announcement.
This is a public service announcement. TK saying it's over for you. Kelly with a big strike there. 597. So on the scratch pair, Rage has gone 681, beating Goat game 1 649. So they won by 32 that game. And in game 2, they shot 769 to Goat 728. So they are up. They're up 32 after game 1 and 73 after game 2. And then on big strike right there for Kelly, and that gives them a 796 scratch. Yes, I said that right. 796 on a handicap pair. Scratch. All right, so to update everybody after game 2, as I mentioned, Rage won the scratch pair 769 to 728, and on the handicap pair 1, Goat won 796 to 635, stretching out that lead they had even more. And on handicap pair 2, Goat won 610 to 603. So definitely going to come down to this last game to see who wins. This? For the tag team, you mean? Yeah, I can post them online. I'll do it right now. All right, we just got a request to post the scores online. That was after game 1. It's going to be even more. It's going to be even more. It's going to be closer to 350, which is going to, it's over. Unless somebody, big spare right there for Josh Pittman. I thought you meant Mr. 300.
Hey, Fergie. Fergie, that's how you really feel.
All right, so I'm going to post game 1 scores right now.
I tell you what, read that shirt again. It also says he should be the only one with He should be the only one with Good shot, girl. I love
These two gonna be they're gonna be
Ravonda's a Slayer.
I think, but you know what, Mike really want to come. Mike want to come, but he's already joined. There you go, boo. There you go.
It can't hurt. But also, I guess it could hurt in the long run.
They're down 73 on a scratch pair. Total pins are up like 300 though. And for a total pins update right now, Goat is up 42-20 to 39-13. So they're up 307 pins on total pins for that 10-point bonus that everybody gets. Getting a slightly out of hand in that respect, but never know what could happen game 3, and definitely looking forward to seeing this last game and seeing who can take it home. All right, let's get back to some action. Josh Pittman started off 6 spare, 9 spare, and just got a strike right there. Definitely made up for that 195 game with a big 298 game too, and bringing it in. And as if they were to lose this game and still win those 2 over there, they would win 30-10. So it'd still be a pretty much whoever wins total pins wins, in essence. Unless you sweep the other 2 pairs, which is already not going to happen. It's already over for that. G trying to get himself back lined up. Oh, big trip 4 right there for Gerald Richardson. Hillary showing the Rage really has a strong start here for the Scratch Bear. They bowled really well game 1 and 2, going 681, 769, and taking it to what is thought of as one of the better Scratch teams in GOAT. So, see what can happen here. Josh Pittman with a big strike there, getting the double. And you got Linwood Elliott stepping up on lane 33, trying to really apply some pressure. He started off with the first 3, and he's going for the 4th one right here. Linwood Elliott. Oh, big start with the 4-bagger right there for him. Joe Richardson trying to get a double to get himself just back in the groove of things. He's really struggled here so far. That looked really good. And that might be the shot he needed to get himself back lined up and back in the groove. You need the mic? Rail 4, the big start. That would require losing this game by 227. It's a lot. Tom Wall with a strike there to at least keep themselves in this as Rage is just kind of running away on this Scratch Bear. Oh, light mixer strike that just carried out the 7. definitely can say I did not expect Rage to have this kind of a performance on the Scratch Bear. Oh, big strike right there for Linwood. Oh, got a messenger coming and just not fast enough. Couple pairs down from us doing some pot bowling. We got a drunk Matt Taylor, which is kind of like a normal Matt Taylor at this point in time, who's probably going to tell everybody, you can't touch this.
I didn't understand you, sir.
Jarrell and Linwood are off to front 5 starts here. And they're looking like they're the Scratch powerhouse and not Goat here. Matt, you were supposed to buy me a beer.
Here, talk for a little bit. Oh, why do I gotta talk? Because I have to go do something. That's the one.
You need you to talk.
No commentating.
He needs you to do it.
You.
Oh, look at JP.
Oh, where's JP at?
Hey.
Do you want to commentate while you talk?
No, JP.
They won't be able to understand you. Serious.
God, this man is
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, I said, in a month,
I don't know what to say.
or they'll just
Dude, why are you asking me the totals? I posted it. I hope this dude hears me right now yelling at him. Why are you asking me this? I just posted everything.
Scotty Norris, I just posted everything on the UBA page.
I hope you heard that, dude. The bracket room made this thing warm. It was ice in that room. It was terrible this morning whenever there was nobody in the building. Good question. I don't know. Kim, who won? Who won the tag team? Josh Pittman. Okay. Do you have a top 5? Okay. Whenever you're done with that, I was do this.
All right, and for everybody wondering, as I mentioned that we would get it to you, Josh Pittman and Tom Wall won the tag team with an 11.69, which considerable amount over second place, which was Kevin Bean and Gerald Richardson at 10.39. Third place was Robert Parsons and Mike Davis at 10:37. And fourth place, rounding out the final pay spot, was Brian Rogers and Bryson Rogers of Slayers and Malice.
Team is the pad to be on. There's a lot of striking down there. I'm just saying. You want the wrong thing. There's a lot of striking going on over there.
There's a lot of striking going on Kelly's lane.
You got the wrong button to shift the last two.
I know. I need to shift the. There's probably a plug outlet over there too, where I don't have to.
A lot of strikes.
Yeah, that's total pins right there. Yeah, y'all are up 307 on total pins.
Hashtag hold that. Tell them I said that. Tell the world. You can tell them yourself. Okay. How does this work?
Just talk. They can hear you.
This is Hold That speaking. There's a lot of striking going on for GOAT. So for Rage. G Baby said, how's everybody doing? I'm not Ryan Ward. So, what do you think about the match so far, Decker?
It looks like a beatdown so far.
Decker said it looks like a beatdown. G Baby,
Minus the scratch rate, which was not what I was expecting.
what do you think about the match so far, sir? Optimus.
I think I'm about to strike.
Hashtag Bowler Smart. Hashtag Hold That. Here we go.
Gotta get the calf presses in there. Now, I need to work on the calf presses.
Mal will be doing calf exercises after this. G Baby. That pressure, G.
Huh?
That pressure.
Pressure?
G said he doesn't have to strike no more. It's already over.
I'm practicing.
G said he's working on his tri grip.
Thomas Wall is working with me right now.
Thomas Wallace coaching G Baby. Hold That has to go strike. Maybe Kevin Decker will give me some shine.
I believe it was total. I double checked with Jason. Go back to the other ball you were yeah, 7-10. Alright, that's right out.
Don't worry, TK is now off the mic, and Rage, I would not say also strikes everywhere. The only pair that they're really striking on would be the scratch pair, as GOAT is on absolute fire on the two handicap pairs. Because that would be...
This is the C team, you know, guys.
You were told to get off the mic. Michael Britt told you to get off the mic. Yeah. TK just wanted to let you know, Michael Britt, GOAT strikes everywhere, not Rage. A lot of striking going on down there. I know.
He's throwing duller than I was throwing today. Well, I mean, I had a fresh 1,000 and a fresh 2,000. Or 2,000 and 4,000 I was throwing.
And for those wondering, whoa.
No, that was an MX tab.
Still stringing them down there. Still no action.
Just in case anybody wondering what's going on 37-38, Goat is striking a ridiculous amount. Derek Hammonds almost looks like he's the pre-bad back Derek Hammonds. TK is on 65 clip. Hammonds is on 90 clip. And Jason Hale has front 8. And then on 35 and 36, you got Kevin Bean with front 8. Kelly Hayes is going to shoot about 8 million. And just in case anybody was wondering what Kelly Hayes was throwing, he's throwing a Track Tour X. Everyone should go out and buy a Track Tour X. That is my endorsement for the day on track bowling. That is now front 8 for Kelly Hayes. I think they're both going to shoot 8. That is Hammonds and Hale. Linwood still, scratch career is still pretty much dominated by the Rage team. But the 2 handicap pairs have definitely been dominated. Oh, a big 4-9 right there on Josh Pittman. The 2 handicap pairs have absolutely been dominated by Goat. They have just completely taken advantage of the Rage team as far as just beating them down. Oh, just barely missing that 4-9 spare. Hey, throw it better. Oh, G baby, leaving a big 4. Derek Hammonds has spare next 9 right now. Oh, big spare conversion for Kevin Bean, picking up the 2-8-10. Wow. And Tom Wall leaving a 9-pin.
That's time. I just came out of 70 fans and everything on time.
Kelly Hayes now a front 9. Once again, he is throwing the Track Tour X, which everybody should go out and buy a Track Tour X. Once again. And from TK, the Black Widow Legend comes out August 5th. But once again, the Track Tour X from Track Bowling. Everyone should go out and get a Track Tour X. As you can see, Kelly Hayes has absolutely lit this place up today with the Track Tour X from Track Bowling.
About his tire.
Oh, and Jason Hale choking off the front nine. Big strike right there. Linwood's definitely going to have a big series as he shot 266 the second game as well. And looks like he could strike here for another 266. But scratch pair is definitely being dominated by Rage. But as I mentioned, the two handicap pairs have absolutely been dominated by Goat. As Jason Hale blew the 800 for the GOAT team, scratch. That's what happens when they hashtag rewrite him. With them shooting a 788 to a 644 from Rage. And let's get that added up for everybody real quick. In case y'all were wondering, that's not the right button. So you had a 667 game 1 for GOAT, 610 game 2, and a 788 game 3 to give them a 2065 total. And that was against a 619 game 1 for Rage, 603 game 2, and a 644 game 3, giving them an 1866 for a 199 pin win for GOAT. And that's a sweep for a 10-0 on that pair.
Good shot! Good shot!
Oh, nasty ring 10 right there. Still, that's a 266, 242 for the first two bowlers for Rage, and they're going to shoot another 700 game here for us as a team. It's got to be more than that. What do you shoot game 2?
No, I'm talking about their total.
Oh, what did Kel shoot? Yeah, I was gonna say his is gonna be like 840.
Down here, like on the other, he shot 788.
He strikes out. They shoot 824.
824?
Yeah, it'll count as 60.
Okay.
Kelly Hayes with the front 10, and I'm going to attempt to move the camera as much as possible to see that. Well, that didn't do anything. Disregard that last comment. I don't know how far it's going to go. It's got a short wire. Well, yes. I need a GoPro, but GoPro? It's the wireless ones. That's Kelly Hayes with front 11 over there throwing the Track Tour X. Once again, that is the Track Tour X from Track Bowling. Yeah. Tom Walsh. Even Tom Walsh should go buy a Track Tour X from Track Bowling. There's a 300 for Kelly Hayes. A ton. I don't know what it was. That's what it was. It was a ton. You're gonna win. It's gonna be 30-10. Y'all give me the only points they lost. So on the scratch pair, whoa, shoot, losing papers, folks. Rage won 2184 to 1981.
Average 797.
And then on the handicap pair, thank you. Let's see. Game 3 for GOAT on the handicap pair one was 824 to a 604 with handicap. Actually, no, I'm sorry. That was a 670 for Rage. All right, we're going to add up those scores real quick, and then we're going to get an interview with Gerald Richardson, so don't go too far. So on a handicap pair one, GOAT shot 2390 scratch. That is an absolute ton, and pretty much carried them to victory throughout the rest of the group. They had a 1911 shot against them. So let's add up these scores and see what the final total was for all the teams. We got 1981, 2390 on that one pair, plus a 2065, which gave them a 6436 total for their 3 games. And we had a 2184 on the scratch pair for Rage, 1911 on the handicap pair 1, and 1866 on handicap pair 2, 5961. Thank you. That had GOAT winning by 475 pins and taking the season tour finals 30-10. So that concludes everything on this, and that'll mean that GOAT is the representative from the Southeast to bowl against the DC folk at Battle Bowl for the right to bowl the North at Battle Bowl. And just in case anybody was wondering what happened on that 2390 pair, we had Mal Williams shoot 751. Sounds impressive. Kevin Bean shot 794, and Kelly Hayes shot 845. Throwing the Track Tour X, folks. Once again, that is a Track Tour X. That ball is out on the market, and man, he made that ball look amazing today. Because that ball is amazing, because it is a Track Tour X from Track Bowling. Once again, that is the Track Tour X. TK over on handicap pair 2 is throwing the Black Widow Legend, which comes out August 5th. Screw that. Nobody needs to know about those. Those balls are overrated. They smell. They swept the scratch pair and then sweeps it. That 2390 is absurd. So before we get done here, I'm going to let TK send us off here.
It was a fun match. A lot of striking. Look forward to seeing everybody at Battle Bowl. Hold that.
We need to get Mal.
Now.
Mal. Would you like the mic, sir? Would you like the mic? Kelly Hayes, would you like the mic?
Throwing the Track Tour X from Track Bowling. Once again, that is a Track Tour X. This is a disclaimer. I am not responsible for anything that gets said.
Von Lucas, where you at? Where you at, Von Lucas?
Goat, baby. We in here.
SWAT!
How do you feel about those two 170s you shot to end the night?
For me? I was just testing,
What the hell your name is?
testing the water,
Where you at?
trying different things. Our handicap teams had it. Me and Tom was working on a little, you know.
Friday night.
Me and Tom.
Hey, get that ball back over here. That was a Track Tour X from Track Bowling. Everybody should go buy a Track Tour X.
SWAT! Next.
Goat, we're taking over. We even took over the mic. We took
Take
over
over
the
the
camera.
mic, the camera,
It's like
everything.
the NWO show. It's the GOAT show now. It's the GOAT show.
You don't want this problem.
What's up, SWAT? Coming for your.
Von Lucas, be ready, son.
Hey, y'all just need to put some money in the envelope. Pay us every month on the 2nd. 20%.
Hey, 80% up front.
You can buy out now, 80.
And that's all we have from AMF Pleasant Valley. This is Kevin Decker, the Southeast Entertainment Director.